Okay, so this month I was going to do what if Deltarune enemies had Pokemon types. I had the thumbnails prepared, I had a full script for the first video, but a YouTuber called Limecrow Plays beat me to the punch and I don't feel like doing what would essentially be the same video. I still feel like talking about Deltarune and Nintendo today though, which means I'm going to offer my take on a minor Deltarune detail. Hello, I'm Sam, and most people are wrong about who Asriel's Smash Bros. Main is. And I'm not just talking about people picking Yoshi on their initial run-through of Chapter 3, I'm talking about Fiery Sword Magician Girl. I've heard a lot of people say that this Sword Magician is meant to be Robin. She can use fire magic and has a sword as a prominent part of her moveset. I disagree though, instead believing Pyra and Mythra are Asriel's main. This is because of the descriptor, fiery. Pyra is elementally fiery, and Mythra has a fiery personality. Robin, on the other hand, only has a few fire moves and is quite bland personality-wise. Also a nitpick, but Robin can be either gender. From a meta perspective, if Toby wanted this to be a clear Robin reference, he wouldn't have used any gender terminology. But the nail in the coffin for me is Tenna's follow-up dialogue where he mentions that liking the Sword Magician is embarrassing. This line makes no sense if applied to Robin, but would work well when applied to Pythra given their, let's just say, sizable assets. The one counter-argument for this would be that Deltarune might take place before Pyra and Mythra came out, which I wholeheartedly disagree with. Among Us' reference, we know Ridley is a playable character in Smash Bros, and Ralph's unused manual is a labeled 2020X. I'd say the game is just meant to take place in modern day, which as of now would be 2026. Other than Robin and Pythra, the only other possibility I've heard for Asriel's main is that it's not meant to be anyone, but is instead a reference to Asriel being the knight. I'll leave a link down to the original theory below, but personally I think it's too far of a stretch. If you enjoyed this video, check out the series where I gave Undertale monsters Pokemon types. Either way though, stay hydrated and I'll see you next time. Bye!